Let's go. Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal PeaceLoveMusic with another episode. The Let's Go Good Morning Show brought to you live by DeOrganized Media, the recognized media, and our good friends over at BitcoinLive, Decentralized Broadcasting, coming to you every Monday through Friday to bring you all sorts of news and information. And boy, is there just a ton of news every day going on in Bitcoin, layer twos like Stacks, and the broader crypto ecosystem. So much good stuff coming these days. I can't imagine how anyone could be feeling bad about where things are right now. Friendly reminder, this is a news and information show. We're providing news, information, hopefully some entertainment. We got a lot of fun things we try to do to keep our community engaged while we're informing you about what's going on. But never are we providing financial advice, although we talk about financial things because we're trying to bring you that news and information. But never take anything we say as a specific endorsement. Always do your own research and never invest money you cannot afford to lose. That being said, I didn't get the coin market cap. I have just so much stuff going on. There's tons of news. Let me get the numbers. Bitcoin is at 96,160 right now. Woo! Hitting over that 96K. Way to start the month of May. We closed out April strong. Things are looking great for Bitcoin. And Stacks again moving up back to 84.81 cents, holding on to number 59 by market cap on CoinMarketCap. The Fear and Greed Index is still hovering at 51 in that neutral range, kind of settling in over there. A bunch of other stuff is up today in the ecosystem. And the top three gainers on CoinMarketCap for the past 24 hours are Virtual, Fartcoin doing it to me again, and CurveDAO. Seeing Injective on that list of the top five. I like that. Where are we? Because I lost my place because I was not prepared. Stacks, by the way, when you stack STX, you earn BTC. sBTC is programmable Bitcoin for DeFi. Stacks has fast, low-fee transactions, proof of transfer security, connecting it with finalization on the Bitcoin network, and native Bitcoin rewards. Tell your friends. In the Stacks DeFi world this morning, Hermetic is offering 9% yield on USDH. That's a Bitcoin-backed dollar stablecoin that earns interest and is deployable into real Bitcoin DeFi in Stacks. And they have a great new, fresh V2 2.0 user interface with a lot of cool tools and whistles. We really love what they're building out over at Hermetica. DCA into Bitcoin, stacks, runes, and more effortlessly at Bitflow.finance. And now Bitflow just added a major upgrade to its liquidity platform with the launch of Flex Pools. Flex Pools allows users to provide liquidity in any ratio while benefiting from ultra-low slippage. There is a perp dex on Stacks. Now Velar has launched their long-awaited perp dex. Now you can engage in perp trading, stake your Velar, pair your favorite tokens with sBTC, earn yield, and trade tokens all on Velar. Alex Labs X-Link Bridge is now protocol, bro, with the aim of facilitating swaps directly between Bitcoin and USDT and AUSD stablecoins. Now you can do more on Alex with protocol. Zest is offering 4.13% yield on sBTC with today's highest yield at 8.01% on STSTX. Over at StackingDAO, you can earn 7.99% on STX with STSTX, 8.27% yield in native BTC, or 7.75% with the rewards in sBTC. Top 3 token gainers on STX tools this morning are Turto, Pombu, and STXAI. Shout out to the boys. And just a friendly reminder, when you are doing your own research on stacks-related tokens, STX Tools is a great place to start. What is happening in Stacks today? Boy, is there a lot going on. We have our show at 8:30 a.m., whereas we're live. There is the Devs Do Something show, I believe, going on at, I think it's starting at either 9 or 10. I'm not positive. Or there's the Devs Do Something show at 9 a.m. and then at 10 a.m. is the Stacks Campfire Space. We will be live during those, so I won't be able to join in. At 11 a.m. is the Leather Lounge show, and also, as always, the Bitcoin Pepe Roundtable community space, also at 11 a.m. All things crypto happening at 5:30. Oh, Mel's Bitcoin and Beyond show, which should be on here. Mel's Bitcoin and Beyond show, also happening at noon. She is interviewing, I think it's Mike Williams from Bit Ventures, or Matt Williams. I can't remember. I'm just producing the show. What do I know? Some great stuff happening in our ecosystem. Let me just double check the Stacks event calendar. There's also SUI Basecamp Dubai. Some interesting news there. We'll touch on it in a minute. Hack Season Conference also in Dubai today. We do, again, Bitcoin and Beyond with Melanie, as we mentioned. And as always, at 7 p.m., we have the night show with GPSC and Friends. Always a great time, so make sure you tune in. And if you do have a space on X, a live stream, or event series you want to share with the community, head over to DeOrganized.media, create a user account, and we'll add your event to the community calendar, free for everyone. Get more visibility and let our audience know what's happening. Whether it's a one-time event or a recurring series, we've got you covered. In the news today, you know, it's Thursday. This week has just flown by so fast. It's been too quick, and it's only going to get faster with all the stuff we have going on. Morgan Stanley plans to offer crypto trading to E-Trade clients. Morgan Stanley is preparing to bring cryptocurrency trading to E-Trade, expanding access to digital assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum for its retail investor base. More access to crypto for retail from mainstream institutional adopters. This move marks a major step for traditional finance entering the crypto arena and reflects growing demand from individual investors for exposure to crypto through trusted platforms. The rollout will reportedly include both direct trading and educational support for new users. Abu Dhabi's MGX investment firm is using the newly launched USD1 stablecoin to fund a $2 billion deal with Binance. The token is issued by World Liberty Financial, a company associated with the Trump family, and is backed 1-to-1 by U.S. Treasuries. This transaction marks one of the largest stablecoin-based institutional investments to date, showcasing how programmable digital dollars are beginning to replace traditional fiat rails. Bitcoin surges. Bitcoin is gaining ground as investor sentiment shifts in response to worsening macroeconomic signals. Recent U.S. data suggests that a recession may be forming, and analysts are noting a shift toward crypto as a defensive asset. Bitcoin's capped supply, decentralized architecture, and resistance to inflation make it attractive in uncertain markets. Ethereum has pushed up above $1,800 as bullish momentum builds ahead of the highly anticipated Petra network upgrade. This update aims to improve staking efficiency, streamline validator requirements, and lower gas fees, key drivers of network stability. Traders have interpreted these developments as a strong technical tailwind, with many now expecting ETH to test the 2,000 resistance level. I'm expecting it to bust out of there, personally, not financial advice. Gold pulled back. This is interesting, on gold diverging from Bitcoin. Gold prices have retreated nearly 8% after touching all-time highs earlier this quarter, as stronger than expected U.S. data and hawkish Fed rhetoric dampened demand for safe haven assets. The correction reflects renewed confidence in risk assets and growing expectation that interest rates may stay elevated longer. Some analysts still expect gold to remain a core hedge, but it's losing ground to our friend. Oh, what happened? I got the wrong ETF numbers. I got them. I never transposed them. Now I gotta go back and get my correct numbers for the day. I apologize. Where's this? Where is today's? There we go. Somewhere on here. There were so many stories today. On April 30th, disregard the crawl. On April 30th, Bitcoin spot ETFs experienced a net outflow of $56.3 million. Some people have taken some profits. Notably, ARK Bitcoin ETF recorded a significant daily net outflow of $130.8 million, indicating a bearish sentiment among institutional investors. Ethereum spot ECF also saw net outflows of $2.3 million. That's almost a net zero. Fidelity's FETH ETF recorded an inflow of $5.8 million, while Grayscale's ETH experienced a net outflow of $7.1 million. So still some shaking out the last day of the month. Some people taking profits because it ended high. We'll see what this is actually the biggest news. Actually, it might even be the second biggest news. Stacks and Bitcoin L2 Labs have announced the activation of sBTC with withdrawal functionality on mainnet, marking a major milestone in the Stacks Layer 2 ecosystem. This upgrade enables users to redeem their sBTC for native Bitcoin in a trust-minimized way without centralized custodians. sBTC is a one-to-one Bitcoin-backed asset that brings BTC liquidity to smart contracts. With withdrawals now live, developers and DeFi protocols can confidently build on Stacks using Bitcoin-backed assets, significantly enhancing the composability and utility of BTC across decentralized applications. This is actually really huge. It's very, very big news that we have gotten to the point where we now have inflows and outflows for sBTC. And let's see. The cap raise should be coming soon. And there's been very, very little withdrawal since the withdrawals opened. So my personal opinion is, why would you pull it out of there? You know, it's deployable into more DeFi and more options while it's on the Stacks network. So probably better to keep it there. And sounds like the SUI network agrees with me. SUI network announces integration of sBTC. SUI, a high-performance Layer 1 blockchain, is integrating sBTC to bring decentralized Bitcoin-backed assets into its DeFi ecosystem. sBTC is a one-to-one BTC-pegged asset built on the Stacks network, enabling Bitcoin holders to engage in smart contract applications without custodians. The integration allows BTC to be used across lending, trading, and liquidity protocols on SUI, expanding BTC's utility beyond just a store of asset for holding value. As part of the collaboration, the SUI Foundation will operate a validator on the Stacks network, strengthening ties between the two networks. This move positions SUI to become a key player in Bitcoin DeFi and reflects growing momentum behind cross-chain BTC adoption. This is huge. This is huge for Stacks, big for SUI, huge for Bitcoin adoption. This is a great move. We're super excited about SUI picking up sBTC and joining the Stacks network. The future looks bright, fam. The future looks very bright here. Speaking of bright futures, Boom is offering .BTC holders a chance to claim their matching .boom.btc subdomain, but only for a limited time from April 12th through May 11th. Users who register for the Boom wallet at boom.money/reserve can optionally reserve a subdomain like yourname.boom.btc if they already own yourname.btc. Your name is not the one. Like DeOrganized media or DeOrganized.btc would be DeOrganized.boom.btc. We've already registered that one. The move is designed to simplify Bitcoin transactions, making them as easy as sending an email. There's no pressure to participate, and your existing .btc name still will work on Boom. But if you don't claim it, someone else could. And I definitely don't want someone going around with DeOrganized.boom.btc and impersonating me when I can get that for free. Then you shouldn't either. Bitflow launched flex pools for liquid staking tokens. Bitflow has introduced a major upgrade to its liquid platform with the launch of flex pools, starting with the new STSTX pool, designed specifically for yield-bearing assets like STSTX. Flex pools allow users to provide liquidity in any ratio while benefiting from ultra-low slippage and automated reward optimizations. The upgrade delivers deeper liquidity, higher APYs, and greater flexibility for traders and liquidity providers alike. This marks a significant step forward for stable swap infrastructure on Stacks and further positions Bitflow as the go-to DEX for dynamic DeFi trading. Flex pools are now live and accessible at app.bitflow.finance/pool. Zeely has officially integrated the Stacks network, allowing users to connect their Stacks wallet and complete fully on-chain quests. From NFTs to tokens and custom experiences, everything on Stacks can now be verified and rewarded directly through Zeely. This marks a major leap forward in aligning community engagement with on-chain activity. Shout out to Bitflow and Leather and Granite for helping bring this integration to life. We're really excited about the attention that this will bring to regular users on Zeely to the Stacks ecosystem. We're really excited about that. We have the Stacks Innovation and live stream every week now on Fridays. Normal time is 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow we're having a special edition. We're going to go live with that segment at 9 a.m. during the morning show. We have Larry Celebra and a host of guests coming on to talk about Larry's proposal to integrate BTC addresses for Stacks transfers as well. Really excited to get more details on that, what's going on in that conversation. So tune in tomorrow morning at 9 for that. BoostX, the BoostX app Chrome extension is amazing. You can now send STX, BTC, and other Stacks tokens directly to anyone on X with a .BTC or .STX DNS name. Just by interacting with their posts, you can send crypto with a like, get instant notifications, now support Stacks NFTs. Coming soon, mint NFTs on X with the full Stacks wallet integration, plus space drops. BoostX is making tipping, rewarding, and engaging with your X fam seamless, and it's only getting better. Ready to boost? Head over to boostx.cc and try it now. BNS1 is the place to head over to claim your own .BTC, .STX, or other BNS name and lock in your digital presence on Bitcoin. The latest platform upgrades include a sleek new interface, improved marketplace features, and smoother management tools. You can do offers and counter offers on there now. Really cool stuff that Eric and the team are building out over there. Make it easier than ever to buy, trade, and rep your BNS across the ecosystem. BNS1 is the place to go for a BNS name. Excuse me. The Stacks Foundation has launched Stacks Ascent. This has been a really cool project, a structured accelerator program designed to guide developers and startups building on the Stacks blockchain. With a 5-tier progression system, Ascent offers grants, mentorship, and exposure as participants advance from idea to mainnet-ready projects. Builders receive support in product design, go-to-market strategy, and even investor introductions. Ascent also connects teams with top ecosystem partners like Bitcoin Frontier Fund, Hero, and Trust Machines. The initiative is a major push to strengthen Bitcoin Layer 2 innovation by nurturing real sustainable projects from the ground up. Super excited about what they're doing over at Stacks Ascent program. We are actually a participant in that as well. Really cool. And super grateful to have been included. Interested in developing on Stacks? You can head over to stacks.co/build/get-started. It'll be right up over at the right-hand corner on your screen. It just says get started if you head over to stacks.co, and from there you can access developer tools, beginner guides, and full app building resources. Whether you're new to blockchain or an experienced builder, you'll find everything you need, including opportunities to get paid to build. Don't wait. Start building on Stacks today. That is the news. Real quick, I just want to jump in. Good morning, LMNO. What's up, my brother? I know we got GP in the wings. I just want to give a quick shout out to some of our tremendous marketing partners. Stacks, for those that don't know, Stacks has real Bitcoin DeFi now. Bitcoin DeFi exists on Stacks. And StackingDAO is the wait a minute, I got the wrong one. StackingDAO is the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. StackingDAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid staking on Bitcoin. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums and users start earning rewards immediately. So there are zero switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. Choose to get your rewards in STX or sBTC, whatever fits your strategy. Want to start earning yields today? Head over to StackingDAO.com and jump on in. StackingDAO is where liquidity meets opportunity. And when you get your STX from StackingDAO, you head over to Bitflow. Bitflow is your go-to DEX on Stacks, the only place where you can trade native BTC alongside top tokens like STX, sBTC, USDC, and Runes tokens. Runes trading on Stacks. It aggregates the best swap rates from Alex, Arcadico, and Velar into one seamless platform. This week, Bitflow rolled out a major upgrade with the launch of Flex Pools, starting with a new STSTX/STX pool. Flex pools are designed for liquid staking tokens like STSTX, offering deeper liquidity, smarter auto rewards, and the flexibility to provide assets in any ratio. It's a smarter way to earn with lower slippage and higher APYs for dynamic assets if you're yield farming or stacking STSTX. This is one to check out. Visit app.bitflow.finance/pool to get started today. And with that, I'm going to bring in the homie. What is up, GP? How you doing today, man?
Doing good. Got my stacking down. Yeah, man.
I like it.
Yesterday.
I haven't worn mine yet. It's so fresh and like nice.
I love a fresh tee.
I'm thinking about waiting for just saving it for Vegas. I'm not sure what to do with it. I'm like I love it. I wore the hat the other day because I got a hat too. You know what?
It's a good looking hat, man. You don't look bad in hats. You said you were in a hat, dude, and then you wore the hat. I thought the hat looked good.
I think I look dumb in hats. I don't know.
Oh man, you look fresh. Very nice. I was surprised.
I'll wear them for the cause, you know.
It's dude, super bullish news with that SUI integration.
That is honestly, it's kind of like scooping the news about withdrawals opening up a little bit, because that would have been the big news for the day, which is also great news. But man, that's like SUI adopting sBTC is bananas. That is an amazing development for Stacks, for Bitcoin, for SUI. You know, it really is amazing. And honestly, it's just another example of how the Stacks team is killing it right now. You know, we've already got, you know, for those that don't know, even though I said it already like 3 times, sBTC is just Bitcoin, programmable Bitcoin deployable on the Stacks blockchain, which has Bitcoin finality. So it's technically still on Bitcoin. It's deployable into the robust DeFi ecosystem that already exists on Stacks. But now we have a bunch of, SUI is the third that I know of, and I think there are more that I heard rumored about, but I not confirmed. But Solana's adopting sBTC, which is already huge. That's bigger than SUI, actually. Aptos is also adopting sBTC, and now SUI. SUI is also becoming a validator. So that's just a huge, huge lift. Again, another huge lift for the Stacks ecosystem. So many good things happening.
Like Stacks is the layer that can connect all blockchains to Bitcoin in a decentralized manner. Like
That's exactly it.
So
Stacks is making Bitcoin DeFi almost chain agnostic. I mean, you have to use the Stacks chain, but you don't have to use it on the Stacks chain. You can actually use it
in ecosystems. You know, that BitGo news. They were the sole custodian for
Bitflow,
BTC,
Hex Trust.
Like it's the list.
Finance, Bitfinex listing.
ADGM, the Abu Dhabi Global Market. You know, now recognizing Stacks Asia. You know, there's so much bullish news. It's hard to keep up with, man. I made a thread of like all the bullish news, and it's just like one of those things, man. I was trying to wrap my head around it. This has all happened within like the last 6 months. Like
a lot of it's just, I mean, it's a lot of it's been less than 6 months.
Yeah,
we just had Nakamoto has only been, well, what is it? It's May now, so we'll technically we're saying we're 5 months in. So from what was it, early November when Nakamoto actually went live?
I think
so. It's been just about 6 months since we've had fast blocks. It's only been 6 months since it used to take 10, 30 minutes, sometimes a couple hours for a Stacks transaction to go through. We have fast blocks. We have real Bitcoin just with trust mitigated access and going to be more decentralized over time. Peg in and peg out. There was not this mad rush to peg out, by the way. Nobody's looking to get their Bitcoin out of Stacks and back into Bitcoin because, well, why would you?
They're trying to earn yield, dude.
You want to earn that yield.
Transact seamlessly and fast and
what do they say? It's like 4.5% yield on Zest right now for sBTC.
It's I haven't looked today, but it's like on top of the like 2% or so that the Stacks Foundation or whoever was sponsoring that yield, they're doing another 1 point something%. So it comes out to like it's good. It's really good. It's really good to supply on Zest, man, because like you're still getting those same rewards that whenever the program first started. So it's good, man. I don't think I've ever been
5% for the initial lot. Like when it's still paying 5%.
I forget how much it was whenever
It was 5. It was 5 or around 5%.
Well, as more
I
people
don't
like
remember.
use it and peg in, that APY will go down. So it's let's see.
Earned
For supplying
5%. No, it's still 5%. Hold on. Let me it's still 5%.
total
They have
on
it open. That'll probably go down when they increase the cap. But it's still right now the program.
very likely on Zest today you can earn 4.13% for supplying sBTC. And then you could go like this week. Now you can borrow Alex and supply Alex too. So that's a new integration, is that you're now allowed to supply Alex and borrow Alex on Zest. So that's dope. I love seeing that is adopting other tokens within the ecosystem.
Yeah, Alex has been killing it too. Like there's so many, Alex, Velar, Hermetica, StackingDAO, Zest, Granite, Archipelago, Charisma. Throw Charisma in there. I mean, there's all sorts of DeFi options right now. Functional, real, working DeFi.
And I gotta give a shout out to Crypto Dude, man. He's crushing it. This next update that he has coming is huge. And while Manib was talking at the token 49 or 2049, this popped up, right? And behind him, what do you see right there? You got
we got a boom.
Yeah, and then BoostX right there, BNS. So this was pretty cool to see that BoostX was up there in the list of apps being built. Big shout out to Crypto Dude. He came on and we were talking about his update that he's got coming. This one that he's got that he's about to push. Space drops, a Cigna integration. He's teasing featured artist profiles now. You name it, he's building it. It's been really cool to see him building in the open.
Yeah, dude is a huge value add to our space. I've been I've been engaging with and collaborating with and just kind of chilling with Crypto Dude since D grants. Their hero introduced me to him, and it was really about Derupt. He hadn't been building out BoostX yet, or he hadn't been talking about it. So he has his own decentralized social platform that he's building called Derupt, and incorporating a project called CryptoCash in that as well, on top of his BoostX project that he's been crushing it with. So the dude is really just producing a ton. Cannot say enough good things about Crypto Dude. And Crypto Smith, who doesn't get out in the public as much, but is the partner over there, helping build out some of the tech side of things. So a huge shout out to the boys at BoostX / CryptoCash / Crypto Dude and Crypto Smith. And we're on, like, you look at so we have them. There's Rosar and Blaze and all of the awesome stuff he's building out. We got Rafa, who's building out the stuff at Fact.Fun and his swap mechanism. He's coordinated with Sticks and Catamaran swaps, Stacks Sticks or whatever, and all that functionality. Shout out to the adaptation and evolution of bonding curve functionality that he worked on with Fact.Fun.
Yeah, so
Xenitron, Xenitron is going to join us in a little while for Find2Earn, and he's going to come on and play games with us, and he's got his Skullcoin project, and all of these app layer things. Shout out to Codename Satoshi with all the cool stuff he's working on. Shout out to the Big Market boys. I didn't put a shout out on the news item today because I want to sort out some of the details as to what they're working on. But prediction markets on chain, really cool stuff going on with Big Market. And then there's just, these are all just entry, like these are beginning apps. These are developing apps. There's all sorts of app layer stuff developing on, and I'm and there's way more that we have. I could just sit here, or we could sit here for another hour talking about the apps developing on the app chain for Stacks.
Yeah, it's gonna be app season in STX soon. A lot of people are building here after the Biddle battle. We saw some new entrants into the ecosystem. New builders come in, and I'm really excited to see what everybody's building. We had Cultured.Fun on the show. We're working in conjunction with Big Market to get people in the know about prediction markets. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to do with our Bitcoin, a lot of stuff to do with our stacks, a lot of ways to earn, ways to interact. And I got to give a big shout out to DeFi Dictator, the Canvas, all of those guys that are constantly working. Prince K, Prince Boy, to keep people in the know.
Pip Lord, Grimaldo, Grimaldo, Benta.
Our whole content creator economy is growing, and it's because these guys are helping get the word out there and continually just chipping away and finding the alpha and bringing it to the masses, dude. So it's really cool to see some of them get like BoostX ambassadorship roles. The BoostX ambassador program is growing, and they're looking for some ambassadors. So yeah, get yourself out there, get started. This is what happens whenever you just get out there and start working in a permissionless, trustless environment. Just start talking about things that are going on in the ecosystem. You get scouted, it's really cool.
Honestly, GP, that's kind of where we got our start too,
Mm-hmm.
That creating things and just, you had your artwork and your NFTs and your project and everything, all the creative stuff you've been working on. But a lot of how we got to where we are is going out, learning about what's going on in the ecosystem and helping out wherever we can, and that's, this is what happens when you put yourself out there and you put the work in. It's work every day. We're up on here, we're doing we have now the space that we open with, and we have the Find2Earn games, and you're putting that all together as a nonstop thing. And by the way, we're going to Vegas official. We're going to actually be broadcasting from the main event, from a bunch of side events, Bitcoin Beach, the Stacks event, actually, I think we're going to be at also. That's the same night. It's that Wednesday night, I believe. We're going to be out there. We're going to meet a bunch of our friends. I'm pretty sure Blockface is going to make it. Where is he? That's awesome. I'm pretty sure Blockface is going to make it. I'm pretty sure Mark's going to be there. Schiff was just talking about it. We're talking about doing maybe a cigar night with the boys, with Zero Authority DAO crew and whoever else might want to get down on that. This all came from us putting the work in, joining in and offering to lift anywhere where we could lift.
Yeah.
And this is what comes of it. You build something, you build a reputation, you build value, and ultimately you get value back from the value you create. One way or another, the universe doesn't care about how it manifests. It'll manifest it for you.
Yeah, and speaking of reputation, dude, I had Zero on the night show last night, and we were talking a little bit about like Zero Authority V2, getting to deep dive into his thought process and getting to look at the platform. So big shout out to Zero and Zero Authority. All the guys from over there are crushing it, and I'm really excited to see the launch. I know that they've been teasing it for a while, but I imagine that we're getting pretty close to launch, so it's happening. And whenever we have 2 gigabrains in the room, ideas start flowing, and that's what happened. We had Crypto Dude and Zero in the room last night, and they were kind of collaborating, kind of figuring out how BoostX and Zero Authority could work together. So I thought that was pretty cool. I love the dynamic when 2 builders get together on the night show.
Yeah, especially two Chads. The best part about it is the people that are here, we talk about it all the time. The people that are here, that are building here, are doing it for the right reasons for the most part. They're here for the ethos. They're here because they're building on stacks, they're building on Bitcoin because they believe in decentralization. They believe in distributed networks. They believe in self-custody and the capacity to own your value and exchange consensually without permission. That's what people are here for. So yeah, when you get two guys that are creative and building already to come together and start putting their ideas together with the ethos in mind, magic happens. It really is. It's great stuff. People need to tune in. They miss it.
And then I could just sit back, dude, and those guys get rolling. They get to like bouncing ideas off of each other and like having laughs, and like stuff is like flying over my head at the speed of light. But like at the same time, I'm just like, hey, just kind of sitting back and watching the magic happen, right? I can keep up with a lot of it, but whenever they get into like the coding stuff and they're having like little inside jokes and stuff about like coding. I'm not a coder. I'm not a dev. So it goes
right. Some of the conversation goes away from us a little bit.
Yeah. So it was cool getting to talk to both of those guys last night. I think that we're gonna have Mark from BPepe on Wednesdays, hopefully. So that'd be cool to have like a little BPepe segment on the night show.
I'm pretty like he's down as long as you're down. You guys are both so easygoing. The conversation has been like, yeah, whatever. So it's like I'm just gonna have to put it's Wednesdays at 8.
Yeah. Facts. Exactly how it's gonna go. I can already see it. But it's good to maybe we can like do a little testing on his dating app or whatever. I could be like an.
Do you have a? I can't play on it because I don't have I'm not cool enough to have an iPhone.
I don't have an iPhone either, so I'm not gonna be able to play with it. I didn't know it was iPhone only. He's got to get that on Android, man.
Yeah, that's what I've been telling him. We got to get him on. We got to get him on Android. Well, look who decided to show. We did the thing. I was gonna say, look who's decided to show up, and then he wasn't there. What's up, Mike? How you doing today, man? Did you hear back?
Let me check. Bitcoin, and pretty sure I used this email address. Which one did I use? Well, I used your Gmail.
What's that?
I used the DeOrganized Gmail. So I think that.
Oh, you didn't put your own email in too?
No, I put the DeOrganized one.
Oh, so that might be. I don't have a reply. Well, that's the one I used. So I was already.
I was figuring if it's easy.
I think so there's a first one where it asks you what the association you're with, and then you add the people that are coming.
Yeah, I can do another one.
Do another one.
Mm-hmm. I use a different email address.
Speaking of doing another one, you guys go get your Boom, reserve your .boom subdomains. It was super easy. All I had to do is punch in an email address, go verify the email, and then boom, I connect to my wallet, and I was able to register like 5 or 6 BTC names all in one go. Very easy. Yeah. So I'm good to go. I got the I think I got DeOrganizedGames.boom.btc as well for us. So that's in the wallet, in the cut for whenever we need it. And I got the worldstage.btc. I think that's a good BTC name. Buy it for me for $1 million.
So how does it work?
How does what work? .boom.btc. No clue. No. So I have this. Let's see. I could pull up this right here. We can look at it here. Boom, boom. Da, 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 da. So these are the .boom.btc names that I have registered here. Got GPSC, .boom.btc, DeOrganized Nightly, Dog Dominion, Hello Felicia, don't ask. The OG General.
I thought it was by Felicia.
By Felicia is a really should grab that one too. But yeah, this is somebody's TikTok. This is a TikTok chick. So if you could see where that's going, it's a TikTok influencer. So go check out Hello Felicia. And then
Is she coming back on the night show?
I would like to have her back on for sure. I haven't talked to her since that. So we'll see. We shall see. It would be cool to have like some TikTok, like some people getting some exposure to stacks through TikTok, right? But who knows? We'll see where that goes. But why Bitcoin or your Boom Bitcoin name, right? It says community, be part of the community of users focused on growing the Bitcoin economy, protect your brand, maintain your digital identity across the Bitcoin ecosystem. Limited reservation window. Reserve now. At launch time, all unreserved names will be available to new users, so somebody can snag yours. Do you have blockface.boom.btc yet?
No, I was going to ask both myself and the audience at home, what's the unique value proposition, would you say? You guys
it's a subdomain, BNS. So it's just an extra digital ID that's specific to the Boom ecosystem.
But you guys,
and you don't necessarily need it. It might even be more of a novelty at this point until there's like BNS has kind of been a novelty for some time, short of just being able to send, like, it's a wallet address. You know, there's more functionality coming now with the BNS updates. I don't know all the functionality that Boom will have. Maybe we should have Dan and or Resh come on and talk to us about it.
Facts, dude. Good idea. Like, I think that would be a great show to have Dan on or Resh, or both of them, come on and explain to us like the pros and cons to having your .boom.btc. But I think it sounded cool, so I reserved mine. It's .boom.btc, right? So yeah, I can continue reading a little bit more. Let's see if they have any more info on this thing. We got
blogs. Can you click on blog? Is there anything?
Yeah, let's get a blog. So Boom Byte, be sovereign, live, explore, and build on the Bitcoin network. So Linux guy outside the library now wants to reinvent your Bitcoin wallet and interview with Dan, CEO and founder of Boom. So I guess this is a blog. Let's see. Talking about Dan. Linux CDs. Talking about his background here. When crypto was more scam than substance. From what's a wallet to we build the first one.
Webby, Blockstack, so he's been around a while.
Yeah, he's OG.
Boom has been a project for a long time. He built a Boom wallet. This is actually really like a 2.0 version, I think. I don't want to give a version number because it might have been more than that.
Like a relaunch?
This is like a reinvention of the Boom wallet from what his original plan was, it's been in the making for years. Like he's been working on Boom wallet since before there was Leather and Hero and Express and all of that.
So he's focusing on wallet user interface. He jumped off from NFTs.
And then now all crypto wallets look like they were designed by the same boring person. So he's trying to make something fun, usable, and he proposed the Stackspace SIP, didn't he? So that's like POS systems on stacks. Is that what the Stackspace SIP is?
It's payment links. The StacksPay SIP is payment links.
So it's around the BNS, going from the alphanumeric to natural language.
Morning, Orange. How you doing today, man?
Good morning, everyone.
Here we go. So one of Boom's most standout decisions is making Bitcoin naming service a fundamental part of the user experience. Unlike other platforms where names are additional add-ons, like buying the premium version of an app, Boom gives every user a BNS name and immediately upon sign-in through BNS subdomains. Your BNS is your own address, Dan emphasizes, in what might be the simplest yet most profound statement about crypto UX improvement ever made. So think about it. Would you rather send money to sarah.boom.btc or a long string of letters, numbers, characters there? Unless you're a robot or have a strange fetish for hexadecimal characters, the answer is obvious. So it looks like it'll be a way to easily navigate the platform. Boom. Maybe they.
It looks like they're seeing some problems worth solving at the UI UX layer of the wallet itself.
Yeah.
Right.
So
And
user experience. So moving on, Lightning when Lightning isn't fast enough. The irony. So hold on, let me check this over here.
like that. Dan discovered working with Bitcoin's main chain, Dan discovered, was about as user-friendly as assembling IKEA furniture with chopsticks.
Wow. Based. Even Lightning Network, Bitcoin's speedy layer 2 solution, came with enough limitations to make an engineer cry.
Well, how do we know that Asian people don't use chopsticks to assemble IKEA furniture is the question. I'll have to ask Ali when she gets home.
Very talented, maybe.
I've never seen an Asian put together IKEA furniture.
We'll take Dan's word for it.
Okay. Yeah.
So, guys, it is almost time. We're just about ready for Find2Earn. Really quickly, I'm just going to drop in a word from some of our amazing partners before we get into the Find2Earn segment. Here's a word from StackingDAO. That last short video, did you guys see the whole video when it played? Yes. Okay. And it is time. The Game Master is here.
The music.
GM, everyone. Hello.
You guys do not hear the music, correct?
DJ PeaceLove, what's going on?
I don't know why that. No, it's just changed something in this, and it's not transitioning smoothly.
Silence.
There it is.
Silencio is my music since I'm dead.
That's a soundtrack for Hades.
Never die.
Let's do this.
Let's go. We
Sounds
have
like Space Hades.
today we have 3 double games for newcomers. We play with Ru, and we have 2 games, double games for Leo and for Pepe. And I wanna say, like in this month, we maybe make rotation, and we will play like for newcomers Leo or Pepe game. We'll see, because like we just make Ru for veterans. We'll see how it goes. Okay. We have a lot of newcomers, new adventurers who wanna be in whitelist. So our whitelist again is full, 50 people.
A lot of new entry-level treasure hunters joining our fold.
They like
We're gonna do.
them and write in comments every day, non-stop. Michael, you wanna be in whitelist? You wanna play? Okay, I will add you.
Put them on it. Guys, real quick, you gotta share out the live stream. That is rule number 1 for Find2Earn. Welcome to Find2Earn today. We have a bunch of rounds for you. We got whitelist rounds. We've got. Do we have a silver level rounds too, or bronze level rounds too, or is it
let's play open rounds for others.
Open rounds? So just the whitelist rounds is for newcomers, and then open rounds for everybody else.
So,
Lots of opportunity to earn from our amazing.
Exactly. So our goal to make experience for everyone. So in future will be whitelist for silver, bronze tier on regular basis, because we wanna like every person to make like 5 or 4 wins. It means like they become experienced and they compete, like they can compete with you, PeaceLove, with GPC, with Orange. It means like they just play like, you know, on the good level of understanding how games plays, because the game is very easy, but it's like a new. You have to like just understand how it goes. And also we are developing on our website very easy tutorial, because you know we want like hackathons, we make this like fintech innovations, but we want users to make it very simple. We want to make tutorial how to play, like just click here, win here, drop coordinates, bam, and we working on make it simplify.
I like it. I like it. What do you...
All right. So
Is that enough?
we have
No.
liked and reposted things.
Is that Melinda Gates?
I'm gonna tell my kids it's Melinda Gates. I think it's Anna Gasteyer from SNL.
Oh yeah. That's the one. I always get those two confused.
It's like Helen Hunt and Jodie Foster. Have you ever seen them in the same room, kind of thing?
No,
Yeah, right.
but if they were, I'd imagine that they would be scissoring. In my imagination.
That's a fantasy for someone in the audience. Skull coin, skull coin, skull coin, skull coin, skull coin, BTC. Say it 5 times and a skull will appear in your home. We are about to begin.
This is really...
Are you ready to play the #1 game in Bitcoin? There's not a lot of games in Bitcoin, even though the games are making more money than TV and movies combined. So, when it makes sense.
Yeah, let me share and show some picture to
Alright,
PeaceLove. So this format I love to share some pictures before, so people can just chill, focus on details, because you know, like these games is like you have to become the pattern decode machine, and like Orange playing so good, and we have a lot of players in top 10 who plays from the summer, and like leap of the newcomers like PeaceLoveMusic who is in top 10. but he plays just in 1 month. And we have to give like opportunity everyone to see the picture before it starts, just to focus like little bit, maybe 10-20 seconds to understand what we have to find. Yeah, PeaceLove, I drop you 1 or 2 pictures from upcoming game for room.
Gotcha. I will
Just
throw
show
that.
it just for 10 seconds, it will be enough. And it means like the people focusing on our DeOrganized show, and they just
Have
pay
their
attention.
advantage. Oh, wait, I didn't pull it up. I thought I did. That's it, this one.
Yeah, you have just
Oh,
to
yeah.
find like, the chilling rule at this house. This house is focused on.
It looks like a nice place to live, actually. Lots
Yeah,
of greenery, a big house.
I have to explore where is it, because like I'm just dropping find this place randomly. let me see where is it. I just don't know really. It's
I
very
suspect
funny.
it's somewhere in Europe.
Yeah, I'm just a crazy game master who not even knows where is it.
It's in the Isle of Man.
Are you sure of that? I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't question. I'm gonna search with Google Lens.
Actually, like ChatGPT O3 is very good, and it can like predict what is the country sometimes. So
Might be
ChatGPT
Ireland.
O3 version is very good for like GeoGuessr players. It's unfortunately it's ruined the GeoGuessr game, but it's not like working our game because like we wanna you from the exact coordinates, exact pictures. Okay, so are you ready?
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Michael, you can make your best countdown.
All right. Again, we're going to be counting up because we're starting from Hades. So there's only one way to go but up and fall off the floor. If you want to reach heaven, your roots have to reach down to hell. You understand. So we're going to count up from Japanese. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, rook, sich, hutch, ku, ju. Let's begin. Now that we've
Let the count begin.
Oh, I just did the count. Okay, there we go. So, 5 seconds. Find the solution using the photo. Now, you remember what the photo looks like? That quaint farm? You know? What goes on in this quaint farm, huh? Right? It looks like they stitched the roof by hand. It's like a little pillow roof. Alright, so we're looking for the pillow roof. Tuck this to the side like a knife.
Yeah, this game is very easy, so you have just to be the first. Because this game is like education, it's tutorial how to play, how to go like forward, backward, like how to move using the Google Street View. And we add also assistant boyfriend, happy birthday man, I promise to add you so you can win. But we give opportunity to win just 1 of 2 games. Nobody will win 2 games both because we will give opportunity anyone to win. Okay, assistant boyfriend won this with a house, like the picture that mentioned. Congrats.
Go.
And Muhammad Salisu won the Chilling Roo, another one. We have 2 winners. Congrats, everyone. So the
Yeah,
games is very easy,
go.
just free money.
Excellent job. That was really fast. Good job, guys. I don't know if you caught Max Sad Boy KGAGEN Keegan, or I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, he was in whitelist, so come
So
tomorrow
he
and
had his
play game.
chance.
Yeah, you remain in whitelist until you win.
there we go.
All right. Excellent.
So, other people beat me to it, but you get the idea. You
found it.
You can look for this location here. One of the tricks I'm using that is really working out is this overhead view. So if I have click the yellow peg man and hover over the locations, it shows up. Like you
Yeah,
can
that
see-
is actually a really interesting find.
right.
Did you know that you can also make the bottom of your screen the
You can
layout?
do two. Yeah, you can do two. You can split screen it
Oh
so that
shit!
you have.
So how do I get that split screen?
Hold on. Let me actually.
So in the bottom left, you see a window. You have to click on below that. Yes, that one.
That one.
And then there is
No, you have to open Google Street View and then split screen.
Right. So go into Street View.
Where's Street View? Oh, is that one of the layers?
Drop in the peg,
No,
man.
drop yellow pegment, Michael.
Peg,
Oh,
Let's
man.
go.
You might as well show
Ju-
everybody how to do
Just,
this right
just
now.
click on any blue line place, yeah.
okay.
And now,
Now
in the
that
left
bottom,
bottom
now
corner,
that box in the bottom left.
yeah, that's how the pro plays. Michael, listen everyone, like, chat, listen. This is how pro plays. They just split screen and teleport. Michael, teleport with split screen, please. Show them how to play.
I do
Go
that?
to Street View.
Street
Go-
View. Okay.
Yeah, please make a split screen. And click on the map, any place.
You can just click anywhere and it'll drop them in. So you don't have to go
Yeah,
out. And
that's how the pro plays. That's how orange plays.
Interesting.
But orange sometimes just chasing like satellite view
Only-
to
right,
steal
he only
seconds.
plays that way when he has to.
Yeah, sure.
this is a last measure.
But it does make it actually easier to drop in and out, and see where you are.
Because I like this view because I get to hover over and just move this guy around. So, for example, that image that we saw, that we're looking for, right? It gives me a little peek that it should be right here. And if I drop it like it's hot,
Actually, it's very beauty place. Yeah, it's Ireland.
right? So I can use, I wish this overall I could get the little pop-up window. Yeah. So good job. We were able to find this little guy.
Okay, we have 2 games more, both of them double rounds. Let's play one by one because each of them double round. We will play Leo, and after we will play Pippin.
Are we looking at this one now, or we
Let
finished?
me decide the prices because there is a fluctuation of the market price. I just want to make it fair. Okay,
That house is this White House. White House, huh? Well, white front.
okay. Everyone who didn't win today, come tomorrow. Like play on regular basis because on one day you win. Just about the skill and luck.
Right. Well, and it's the more you play, the better you get at it. Like Michael's been playing for a long
100%.
time, and he just caught that split screen
Yeah.
hack. It really is a hack. You will get better results going that way.
What was that?
You're way too far.
Am I?
Yeah. It's around the corner.
Around the corner. All the way over here?
No. It's around the corner.
No, just start in the start location. Let's go to start location. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just click on and go on another side. Turn around.
Over here?
Yeah, turn around. No, just drop and go.
Literally, you can just turn if you use your left and right arrows. You can turn around.
Yeah, and now just move forward. Yeah, wait. Here is a place. Let's
Oh,
go.
nice. Yeah.
that
Yeah,
close.
but the trick of this game, you can just go forward and miss this place.
At the same time.
That's funny.
He knows.
That means that the God exists.
Crazy.
That's
I have, like-
moment. that's YouTube moments, like TikTok 1 million views.
Yeah.
Like, let's go. Okay.
Man, game imitates life.
He's been quiet for a good hour and 20 minutes.
That's incredible.
That is incredible, actually. He's
Look,
usually
if I start hearing a kangaroo, I'm leaving.
Have you ever heard a kangaroo? I don't even know what that sounds like.
I think it sounds like a giraffe.
It might just be a
Really?
dog.
What does a kangaroo sound like?
Exactly.
It's like an Australian accent, rough. Yeah. Boy, rough,
Rough,
mate.
rough, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, we are ready to play open games for
Alright.
everyone. Are you ready?
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we are ready,
Double
sir.
game for Leo.
Let's go.
Peace, you want to count down?
In, hold on, am I on screen? This time, all right. So I'm gonna do the old Wayne's World way. In 5, 4, 3. Launch it.
Let's go.
Let's go. The game is on. Double round for Leo. We'll see who will win. Find Leo. Let's go. Who will share his screen?
Don't forget to like and repost the round and share out the live stream as well. It's very important. The more viewers we get, the more rounds we can do, the more games we can play, the more opportunities you guys have to win. So make sure you're sharing, liking, and sharing out the live stream.
Let's go.
That image of the trees is a little interesting. I wonder how we... No, that's not it.
Winnie dropped the tree, but it's another tree. No, mon ami, it's not the right one. You have to find the double street on the road. And Nixie dropped this thing. No, man, I don't see the cows. Okay, Anna Diana, you drop the right location, but you a little bit far. But since you are a new player, we will give you the win.
Let's go. Congrats.
We will
That's
give
for
you
the cows or the cows or the trees.
For the trees.
All right, so we're looking for the cows now. Let's go. See, I want to find the cows.
Anna Diana, new player, won this one with the trees because it's the right trees above the 3 steps. No, only one MS. It's a different location. Circunlingus, no, it's a different tree. Yeah, it's a little bit challenging, you see.
Well, and that's how you make it fun and fair, right? That's how the game works. That's why these.
We still have no winner for the cows.
You still have no winner for the cows. That's good news because I'm still looking for the cows.
Let me check. No, it's different location again. No, Zoe, you found the cows, but it's different cows. No, it's a different place. It's a different place. The place is not exactly one. Oh, so many cows. I didn't know. Crypto lady. No, there should be a fence. You have to find the fence, not just the cows. Elder statement. This is very nice sky view. I like it. but this game is already solved. So many players we have. I like it. Very many answers.
I think this is
You just
different.
searching for target hash. Anna Diana will send you the price after the games. When games will finish, we will contact you. Skullcoin account will send you the price. We have still no winner for cows, but it's easy game really.
There are a lot of cows.
Yeah, but you have to find the fence
Gate, right?
gate.
Don't have a cow, man.
So he
Probably the
said it's
winner.
really easy. So I'm gonna go start back up at the starting location. I'm way away now.
Yeah, the quest with trees already solved. Only one mess if you're playing with us on the DeOrganized show. This game is right, but it's already found.
So this is where they get into all these arguments, huh? Northern Ireland. That's why. How
Well,
can you be so angry when the place looks like this?
well, are you familiar with the
Tell me.
right? Are you familiar with the right of prima nocta?
I am.
That
what
might
you
piss
get-
you off a little bit.
Is that where you get to sip the coffee first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Figuratively.
Mm-hmm.
And no, not you, the king. He gets to sip your coffee first.
Mm.
It's just not right. It's just not right.
Yeah, it's like the first sip of a brisk iced tea, you know?
You're kind of holding a grudge, though. I mean, it's been a while.
Can you imagine telling Irish people, you gotta give it up?
Well, I am Irish, so I can say that.
Come on, guys.
Only one mess drop a lot of trees. My friend, we found already this one. Yeah, you are right, but
You still haven't found the cows?
I think I
nobody
found
found the cows. Let me check. Maybe cows in the different place in the planet. Why it's so hard?
You know when you're driving and you see these barns?
Maybe Game Master sends you in different place, like completely. Let me
Maybe.
check.
You would be
Wouldn't
driving
be
and
surprised
the
if there's-
No, I
barns
don't
still
believe that.
standing.
No, it's okay. Like you just have to play better.
You just have to play better.
Crazy.
Orange hasn't found it?
It's like the Irish pyramids.
Orange, are you
Hard.
playing? Can you share your screen?
Oh, is my screen not sharing? I
Maybe
think.
Orange is AFK.
Mhm.
He gives opportunity to everyone to win.
Yeah, maybe he was just giving us all an opportunity to have a chance. That's possible entirely.
Okay, see, listen everyone, that the trees quest is already solved. I
We
see a
already
lot
found
of
two.
people keep playing this one.
You know why? Because it was it was a little different. Like my original thought was, how do I find the trees? Like how do I even look at them from that angle?
I mean, is it even legal to find trees where you live?
I live in
I think that people just slide on the trees because like they keep playing the trees.
they just like them.
Yeah,
Oh, is this?
the trees quest is solved.
I don't think that's it either. No, it's a different fence with different cows. And more cows.
Come on, mortals, who will join to leaderboard?
Hmm.
I would love to cement my place in the leaderboard and make sure I'm not losing my spot.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Is this what the Shire is supposed to be?
Kind of.
Lord of the Rings. Yep, I think she just got the mail.
The mail, like the email from Bitcoin Magazine telling you you're approved for media passes.
I thought like mail like a Chippendale.
Oh,
You
instead of
got
hey
it.
ladies.
Ladies. All right.
I have looked at every gate along this road, Xenitron.
Okay, let me give you the clue. It is on the south.
South. Right. Well, let's.
Oh, that means we're getting close.
It is on the same road with the trees, but on the south and opposite way. Oh, we have a person who found it, no?
Oh,
Maybe it's Michael.
no, I don't think so.
It's orange. Who is
We
showing
have
this?
28 answers on this one already. 29.
Okay, seems like the orange is the winner.
Orange got it. Good job, Orange. That was a tough one, man. We all are happy you found that one.
Yeah,
These
let's
rooms
go.
are amazing.
Let's prepare for the Pepe games.
All right.
All right, so we got
Okay,
one
the
more.
orange was faster than only black for 11 seconds.
Wow, only black almost made it. Almost made it. Very close. So we got one more double round with B Pepe. Orange, are you talking?
Where'd Orange go?
Yeah, orange is muted. Maybe he's busy.
Oh, we got Rosar in the house. Rosar, what's up? Here we go. Orange, somehow you got switched off, man. What's up, Rosar in the house? How you doing today, man? Is that really Rosar, or is it just a ghost?
We have a ghost here, ghosts. Rosa and Orange are ghosts. They are from Mine World.
This thing on?
There he is. I heard you a little bit.
Yeah, we gotta adjust the mic a little bit.
There you are. What's up, brother? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. So we got one more round. It's a double round for B Pepe, Bitcoin Pepe. Don't forget, there's at 11 a.m. the Bitcoin Pepe community space. Definitely jump in and join the chat.
We have marketing call today, yeah?
And we have the marketing call today at 10:30. So we're just going to run these couple rounds. Actually, if Rosar wants to hang and chat for a little while,
let me show you like the Pepe round. It's very funny.
Yeah.
You're going to
for a second afterwards.
Yeah, send it to me. Very nice. All right. Oh, yeah.
It's a Pepe Russian to home.
Oh, Orange might be having mic issues right now.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, just making sure you guys.
So you have to find this Pepe and another one. She's white.
Yeah, it's
he's
this
white.
one and or this one.
Yeah, it's his
There must
home
be
and
nobody
his wife.
famous.
Yeah.
That could be Mark. I'm not judging. Very cool. Very cool. I like both of these. So, Orange, are you able to? You want to do the screen share anyway, even though we can't hear you?
I.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, there I am. Yes.
Now you're
back.
Good to go.
All right, cool. So we're just waiting on Orange. That first image was great. I love that's the one I'm going to be looking for. The the Pepe in the orange car. Really cool stuff in the Ghibli style image. So it's probably going to be the harder one to find. I wonder if there'll actually be kids on the roof.
We'll see, we'll see. Everyone get ready. The last game for a Pepe double round. We will have 2 winners.
Right. So you guys are on the Bitcoin, the Skullcoin BTC X account, waiting for the countdown for the game round to launch. You will be looking for either this image with the man driving the little red car and some of that stuff in the background might be easier to locate. Some of it might not be there.
Yeah, though the car and the background exist, but the Pepe unfortunately already left this car. Okay. Everyone get ready. Are we ready for the last game double rounds for open to everyone? Let's go.
We are ready, sir. We are on the Bitcoin, the Skullcoin BTC
Anyone
account.
can make countdown. Let's go.
Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The game has been launched.
Let's go. The game is on. Last game for today. Open for everyone. Let's see who will be most skilled and luckiest player.
All right.
Yeah, in the evening I will update leaderboard and we'll see who got the bronze tier and who will go up in leaderboard. These ones is not so easy, I believe.
Not too easy.
Yeah, maybe easier than the cows. We'll see. But you know, sometimes you can randomly drop yellow pegman, sometimes you can be just lucky.
So while I'm looking, really excited to have Rosar in here. He's telling us that he has just completed Blaze multi-hops transactions. That is excellent news.
Let's go. Seems like, okay, Isaac already dropped one answer. Okay, Isaac found the house. Isaac found the house, yeah. Isaac winner for the house. Lil Dude across the street was close, but not enough. Like, Isaac was the first who found the house.
The house?
House, yeah. Not the car.
Not the car. So we're still
My
looking
computer is frozen again, so I can't play. So I'm not sure if someone else can share.
I'll share mine.
And the Nixie, you are the third. You already found the house, but Isaac and Lil Dude across the street was before you. And we keep going. We searching for this red flame car. Munia.btc, this is not red flame car. There will be exact picture. There will be exact picture. Okay, we have a winner. We have Dijon Hash. Dijon Hash, congrats.
Nice, very
Dijon
good.
Hash
That was
found the car. We have different winners today. That's very nice.
That was not an easy one, I'll tell you. And I think we were all helped out by Orange having a little bit of technical difficulties. Gave everyone else a chance to win.
I believe the players just DDoS him. One day players will find Orange and starting DDoS. Okay. Congrats everyone. Congrats everyone. We have all winners for today. 1MS, you... No, it's not the right location, but we already have a winner. It's a Dijon Hash. Congrats. Dijon Hash is our OG player, like Isaac.
Yeah, Dejan Hash is an OG. Yeah, we got some tremendous players on Find2Earn today. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you all for participating. It's been a great, another great series of rounds. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll be back again tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow's rounds will actually run a little bit later. We got the SIP call is actually going to be scheduled for 9 a.m. Rosar, we'd love to have you join too, actually, if you're interested. We're going to be talking with Larry about his Bitcoin address for Stacks transactions proposal or project that he's working on. We're happy to have you. Anyone's welcome to join, actually, but we'll be having Larry on at 9 a.m. to accommodate his time schedule. That conversation will run for an hour till about 10. So we'll do Find2Earn rounds tomorrow at 10 a.m., more or less, depending on how long that conversation goes, as long as that's okay with the game master.
Yeah.
Is that good for tomorrow, sir, for 10 a.m. game?
Yeah, you know, like I don't have a time. I'm just I'm
You're
there.
timeless. Right.
I'm
It
timeless.
doesn't matter to you. Just let you know, just give you the heads up when we're about to ready to play. And you'll show up and play some rounds. I like it. So yeah, thank you guys again. Great episode of Find2Earn. Rosar, thank you for joining us, man. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you developed?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. So Blaze multi-hops. Basically, you can initiate a transaction off chain that does a multi-hop. So that would be like stacks to BTC to jumping through multiple pools to trade from any token to any token, finding the best routes, all that stuff.
Very
So-
interesting.
Like an aggregator.
Yeah. I mean, so there's multi-hops, which is like just the ability to connect pools together, and then aggregation is sort of like a layer on top of that when you're bringing multiple dexes together. And Charisma's always done both, but now it's doing it on Blaze, which is really cool because you can initiate these Blaze transactions anytime you want. You can schedule them, so now you can like schedule or like delay, or basically you have like full control over when these powerful trades are executing. So
Can you set it at a price range?
yeah, that's like the limit order sort of example where it's like you can have any kind of conditional, because this stuff is happening off chain. You can just like write some code where it's like, I want to execute this when like the price drops down to 1 cent or something, and then it'll like execute the trade and buy it all or something. And then you could have another one that sells at 2 cents, and you could just like load up hundreds of those and just like let them ride.
So do you have to put it into like whenever you sign the transactions, the funds like are waiting there to buy at those levels, or does it just immediately execute at that level if you have the funds in your wallet?
So basically, it's like, think of it like the subnet. The tokens you have in the subnet are like a little hot wallet that you can use, and then once you have them in there, then you create these signed intent messages of like what you want to happen and when you want it to happen and how you want it to happen, and then like an app like Charisma or something else just like holds them and then waits for the conditions to become true, and then shoots them off. So it could be like a limit order, it could be like a dollar cost averaging when it's just like a schedule. It just like kicks them off every day.
How is Charisma or whatever platform? So they're just basically going on what the swap data is on that platform.
I mean, it depends. Like I used Crackle, Kraken's price API because it's pretty accurate because it takes into account like multiple pools and dexes. So I mean, it's really just as good as like your Oracle data is. If
Crackle's an Oracle, a pricing Oracle API.
Yeah, I use his system for prices because it's pretty good.
Very cool. Very cool. And
Yeah.
so
Let's go. Sure.
I know Rafa incorporated into his BTC to sBTC on Fact.Fun, where there's a button there now that it can automatically go right into the subnet on Blaze right through. So it's a single transaction depositing BTC into sBTC and then having that sBTC go right into the corresponding Blaze subnet for that wallet. That's sick too.
Yeah. We were talking about this the last few days because like the ideal case is like you can do that and then immediately like do instant swaps, and then you can like peg out if you want. We could theoretically even do something like where you start at BTC and then you do a swap in, and then it like as part of that it pegs into the subnet and then also does a trade, and then when it's done it like pegs out like into runes or into
crazy
back into BTC. Like you could like peg into a whole arbitrage path and then just come back out with more BTC if you wanted.
Nuts.
Yeah, there's like a lot of
nice.
options from here.
I have to go since I have to transform to my real form before marketing. See you anyone.
I'll see you. Thank you, Zenny. I'll see you in the marketing group meeting.
Hope you have a good day, man.
Yeah.
It's real dope, man. That's
freaking cool.
Dope. Yeah, it's awesome stuff, man. Thank you so much for all you contribute, man, to the ecosystem. You're just constantly iterating, constantly delivering new stuff. I love it because it really. Now's the time, man, where we got SUI adopting sBTC, and we got Solana and Aptos, and we got all the cool stuff. We got sBTC withdrawals opened up, and nobody's withdrawing because, of course, why the hell would you? And now we got all this cool stuff that you're building on the subnet that's going to make even more functionality for the network. It's just great stuff, man.
Have you ever thought about making Blaze chain agnostic? Like Bitcoin L2 agnostic?
It would be tough because it's like it's designed. It's like built from the ground up using like Clarity and Stacks, and it solves very specific problems on Stacks. I mean, I just don't know enough about other chains and the problems they're dealing with, and like their infrastructure.
Do you have any understanding as to how the adoption of sBTC on Solana and Aptos and SUI is designed to work? Is it a WASM thing, or how are they coordinating that?
I would imagine it probably works the same way that BTC moves to Stacks, where they have like federated. It's probably like the same group of federated signers. Kind of controls.
So there's a peg in. It's pegging in and out of different chains, basically.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I mean, Bitcoin's the hard one for sure. I mean, I think I would imagine a wrapped, like a modern chain like SUI or like any of the more popular, bigger ones. They're probably. I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions, but. Yeah,
you're just theorizing as to what they may be doing. You don't really know.
Yeah, I mean, like the problem is the bridges. Like the bridges are normally the exploit part. Like once something's on a chain, yeah. So like think of it like the most simple bridge is like, some like one person holds a bunch of tokens on either side on both chains, and then someone on chain A is like, hey, I want some Bitcoin on chain B. They're like, okay, I have some Bitcoin on chain B. I'll send it to your wallet address on chain B. You send me some stuff on chain A. That's like the basic model of how a bridge works. The problem is like that person who's holding them on both chains, like they're an attack vector. Like they have a private key, and it gets. Someone finds it, they can get all the tokens on one of those two chains. So I would imagine they're probably using some sort of like federated signers set, similar to how they do between sBTC and Stacks and Bitcoin. I mean, it's like the whole chain for Stacks is signing on it. But I mean, honestly, I'm not an expert on how the signer set works, but I would imagine, like, if you just like, that's my gut answer, is it's probably a similar architecture to the way the bridge works between.
Well,
BTC
I
and
know that the
sBTC.
peg in, peg out signer mechanism is, it was 15 original, and it had to be, I think, 11 out of the 15 in order to approve any of the transactions, federated wise. And then one of the signers had fallen off, so it ended up being like, had to be, to meet the, I don't remember what the percentage of threshold was, so I think it ended up having to be 10 out of 14 versus 11 out of 15. But I think we've added some signers since then too, because like SUI is going to be a signer now, and I think, what was the other one? There was another one that was added too recently. Bitfinex maybe, but I had never got confirmation on that. There's more signers coming on the network as well. But yeah, man, awesome stuff. I think what you're building is going to really, really accelerate the development of the app layer on Stacks and the functionality that we can apply to the ecosystem. Awesome stuff. I do have to wrap up the show because I got a meeting in 14 minutes, and I got some stuff I got to accomplish before that. As typical NX fashion, that's how we do. We always do our homework at the very last minute. But I will. I look forward to seeing you, man.
I wanted to actually. I thought a little bit more about what you asked GPSC about, like cross chain. I think it actually would be possible, as long as the other. What's up?
Come through?
Wait, what, for next call or something? Wait, what?
DeOrganized nightly. Do you want to come through DeOrganized? Talk about it.
I'll try. Yeah. But if the other chain, short answer, if the other chain has like an off-chain scaling solution, then yeah, you could definitely do it. You could probably, I mean, you could do it. I don't really know like what chain I would do it for, and I need some sort of partner on that chain.
You'd have to build an off-chain.
I have my
If
hands
they don't
full
have an
already.
off-chain scaling solution, you'd have to create one.
Yeah. It's a lot.
So who's worthy of that? Just Stacks. You might as well just stay on Stacks.
I have so much stuff already on my plate. I can't imagine taking on that. It's like a massive endeavor.
You're not going to go build this all out for SUI too?
No. Yeah, I need to, honestly, like, I shouldn't have even been working on this today. Like, I need to take a break working on Blaze and get back to taking job interview assignments and stuff. I'm a little behind on that.
That sounds so boring though.
It is. It's hard. It's hard to make myself do other stuff because this is like, it just feels so like groundbreaking. Like,
it's really great stuff, man, and I love that you just come on and tell us about it. I really appreciate you coming in and talking with us, brother. You're always welcome, and you know that. But I'm glad we actually were able to carve out a little bit of time. I wish we had more time. Honestly, I'd do some screen
that's all
shares.
good. Little updates, all we need.
Yeah, man. But I love what you're working on. Thank you so much for joining us. GP, thank you for obviously being the clutch co-host you always are. Shout out to everybody that joined us today. It's another great episode of the Good Morning Show. I am PeaceLoveMusic. We are DeOrganized Media, coming at you live on BitcoinLive in partnership, coming live on DeOrganized Media every morning in partnership with BitcoinLive, Decentralized Broadcasting. Thank you all for tuning in. It's Thursday. There's a lot going on in the ecosystem. Get out there and support. Keep working. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.